Welcome to SmartEd Systems. This video snippet is how SmartScore impacts teaching.
Well, I think this is about, prioritizing your focus, right? Narrowing your focus. I feel like in education, there's a lot of different initiatives that come up, a lot of different, expectations from the district office. And I know there might be some folks from the district office joining us. So no offense to those folks at the district office, but they have their own, guidance and pressure to do certain things. But what we really focused on at Ashland Middle School was trying to shelter our teachers as much as possible from those other things and really narrowing our focus into this work and then providing them that time, like I mentioned earlier, for them to have that sheltered professional development. We would actually work with our language arts PLC, for example. There were 3 teachers in the 7th and 8th grade, and we'd get them subs for a day and we'd gather them together, and they would come with their drafts of the rubrics that they had written, and they and associate principal and I would sit down, and the 5 of us would go through those rubrics line by line, and we would challenge and ask them, well, what does that mean? An attention grabbing introduction. That was a great one that came up with the 7th and 8th grade teachers. And, I remember they kind of looked at each other and they weren't really sure what they meant when they said an attention grabbing introduction. That was one of the elements that they had in their rubrics. And then they started volunteering different ideas and talking about it. And as they talked and shared, they started to really coalesce around 2 or 3 things that they wanted or they expected or that they really meant when they said an attention grabbing introduction. I still remember it includes an anecdote, a quote, and having something like that as examples in the rubric helps students understand, or a fact, I think it was a fact, an anecdote, or a quote that they wanted to have in their attention grabbing introduction. And through that conversation too, the teachers would say things like, well, I kind of feel like I'm giving away the answers to the kids, with this. I'm telling them too much. And I remember we said, well, isn't that just really what good teaching is? That, making it clear to kids what it is you want them to do and what it looks like when they demonstrate those skills or that knowledge. And at the end of one of those PLC days, a teacher, one of our great teachers, one of our best teachers said, this really stuck with me. Now that I'm so clear about what it is I want my kids to learn and do, I better go back and make sure I'm teaching these things. And I thought that was really profound. This is one of the best teachers that we have on our campus, who was realizing that she hadn't really been clear to herself about what it is she wanted the kids to learn. And of course, if she wasn't clear for herself, she wasn't clear for her kids. And she knew that she could do it.
Thank you for watching. You can reach us at customercare@smartedsystems.com or visit our website at www.smartedsystems.org.